You talk about a guy that's working hard. That is Ian, and he's doing such a great job. We're getting ready to switch segments here in just a moment, going east to west here in just a few. But before we do that, it's time for not one, not two, but three, because it is day 3 of week number 4. 3 ultimate giveaways. Ladies, you want to start?
Yeah, so we're doing $50 gift cards, and the first winner is Lorna Smallwood.
Lorna Smallwood. Now accepting the Golden Globe. Lorna Smallwood. Tiffany?
Now we have winner number 2, Lisa Unger.
Oh, Lisa Unger.
Lisa Unger.
Well, she was watching and she registered, right, Caleb?
That is correct. Lisa text URVS to 46642. She became eligible for that awesome giveaway. And look she just won $50. Woo!
As well as this person right here, Terry Riemann.
Woo! Terry!
Winner number 3 for the $50 gift certificate.
All right, and here's the cool thing is you say, wow, $50, what can that get me? If you jump into our retail store and you're a member of Good Sam's, you get the big discount, obviously. And then, if that's not enough, there's always a huge sale going on. So $50. Tiffany, earlier you were talking about those amazing camping chairs that were like $35, but normally they're like double.
$33.99. The club chairs are favorite.
So you can see that $50 does go a long way. And listen, we've got tons more giveaways, including that RV coming up. But I did say we were going into another segment, east to west. And this Alta that Ian is going to show you right now, oh, friends, you're in for a treat. Ian?
It's all about the east to west Altas in this segment. When you're talking about feature-packed fiberglass travel trailers that are ready for adventurous couples, packed full of things that the fun family can do whenever they go on the road and can go with you, this is the segment you're going to love. What's up? It's Chris Young. Texas style and Texas size right here with the east to west Altas. I'm standing inside the 2100 MBH. Now, this RV, roughly 28 feet long, dry weight 5,100 pounds, because if you notice, there's no slide, but plenty of room, and it's a bunk, and you can sleep 7 people comfortably, starting at $25,399 or as low as $6.28 a day. Let's check out the double over double bunks we have back here on the rear side. Got the Teddy Bear Bunk Series mattress, those thick and plush, comfortable mattresses. Now, 300-pound max capacity on both of these. Dual USB charging ports, big old window over there with the wood valance, and down here on the bottom, check it out. Well, I think I got my hook lacked in. There we go. The bottom bunk doubles as additional storage. So if you are, maybe you're a couple that has dogs, maybe you like to go out and bike and hike and all this, that, and the other thing. If you want to put your bikes in here, good storage spot. Or if you're avid golfers, but you need some additional room for stuff, or you just want to set up something that's going to be a hunting cabin or a fishing cabin, boom, this is your way to go. Store the stuff there, set it down as a bunk when it's time to crash out. I love the east to west manufacturing process, because what they do is they reduce and they reuse. They really shrink their carbon footprint, which allows them to kind of pass on a lot of savings, which is why with the Altas, you'll find a lot of upgraded features in entry-level fiberglass campers that you won't find anywhere else. I mean, these are high-end amenities. Brushed nickel fixtures, residential-style sinks. Check out my medicine cabinet right there. Got this 36-inch walk-in single surround shower, brushed nickel fixtures, large skylight popping in. Got the plastic bowl right there with the foot flush. The herringbone pattern that's in the floor, not only are their floors the easy-to-clean linoleum, but some of them, you'll even notice, have the herringbone pattern that continues all the way into the shower, which is really cool. And as I mentioned, if you got the furry friends with you, check it out. They have a pet drawer down here. A lot of the East to West Altas come pet friendly because Forest River is pet friendly. Now, deep, good storage, solid wood construction. You're going to find that all the way around. And the East to West Altas also come pretty standard with the 10 cubic foot 12-volt fridge freezer combos. These are great because they're frost resistant. They run on 12 volt and they're 10 cubic foot. A lot of manufacturers, sure, they couldn't access the regular style RV fridges, but they could get these 10 cubic feet. So the shortage was really your gain because you get a bigger fridge. Come over here, you got the extra large dinette. Oh man. And this is where the rubber hits the road. So here we are in Texas. You got the family with you. Maybe you went down to Schlitterbahn, or maybe you're going over to NASA, whatever. you come make that camp cooked meal over in the kitchen, or maybe you bought some brisket from Franklin's or whatever, and you put it in the fridge, getting ready to serve it up, you're hanging out, you're looking out the window, you see the beautiful Texas sunsets, or when you're waking up in the morning with the coffee and you see those beautiful Texas sunrises. I mean, this is where you're making the memories and reconnecting with the loved ones that you did not get a chance to do in 2020 because of all the craziness going on. 2021 is going to be the year of RV travel. Plain and simple. That's why with the Ultimate RV Show, we're allowing you to really lock in some great pricing on great units. And we have over 80,000 factory fresh units coming. So if you say, Chris, this 2100 MBH, pretty sweet, starting at $25,399 or as low as $6.28 a day, I can get on that. How do I lock that in? Plain and simple. Just drop me a comment down below, RV, or text RV to 46642. Over here on the off-camp side, you got your 3-burner cooktop with the glass cover. Look at those grill-style grates. Easy to remove and clean, but even easier to move the pots and pans around. I got me a little Magic Chef oven. And I'm not going to lie, I thought the Magic Chef meant whatever I put in there was going to come out good. You still got to prep and know what you're doing. Just because it's a Magic Chef doesn't mean you're going to magically get drop off the bone meat. No, it doesn't happen like that. Got storage all around this RV too. Full extension on the ball bearing drives. You even have it under each side of the dinette here. Just some of the features you're going to get with the east to west Altas. You're going to get additional storage. You're going to get 81 inches in ceiling height, which, especially being down here in Texas with those summers, when the lower the roof, the hotter the camper feels, or at least that's how it is with me. Having these high ceilings, especially with all the vents and the fans that we have in here, really allows for the air to circulate. Want some entertainment? You got the Furion TV on the swivel back here, so you can turn it either way. If the kids want to watch it up here in the bunks, they can. Or if you want to watch it over here in the living area, you absolutely can. Large undermounted stainless steel farmhouse style sink with the sprayer nozzle right there. Wood valances on the windows. Now you got a 30,000 BTU furnace in this one, 15,000 BTU air conditioner. So good cooling, good heating in this. And when it comes time to sit back and do some entertaining and relaxing, over here on the off-camp side, we got a Furion AM/FM command center with speakers built in. Now this is dual zone too, plus it's HDMI. So if I wanted to play the music from my cell phone and do it outside, I absolutely can. But the great thing about this 21 MBH is the versatility. Right now, my sofa, which is a jackknife, that also has the legs that come out, so I could kind of kick back if I wanted to. But when I'm ready to make this a bed, I could either kick this out and do the jackknife, or you got a queen size Murphy bed. And Kev, see if you can get here on this. I like the way they designed this latch pin. Not only is it easy to get out, but when you push it back in, they just slide and latch in. Talk about making life easier for yourself. That is awesome. Make the Murphy bed. Just watch your feet, watch your fingers. Boom. Pull this down. And boom. You got yourself a queen size bed. Now the only thing with the 2100 MBH is you don't really have the separation of space. But if you're using this as a hunting cabin, fishing cabin, or you got property down at the lake, maybe you're down at Lake Austin, you need a spot to set something up where the family can crash their heads at night, great spot. You got large ward storage on both sides, as well as nightstand space, dual USB and power ports on the doubled nightstands / side tables. It's just beautiful. I like the east to west Altas. Plus, when we take a look on the outside, check out these beautiful painted fiberglass sidewalls. Now this one starts at $25,399 or as low as $6.28 a day to sleep 7 people comfortably in your RV and see America the safest way possible. I mean, come on. If this is what you're looking for, this is in your wheelhouse. Chris, we need something, roughly 5,100 pounds dry, about, 25 feet long that could sleep 7 people. We need some bunks, 28 feet long, can sleep 7 people. Then you need to text RV to 46642 or drop me a comment down below, RV. Got that molded fiberglass end cap, the one-piece seamless Superflex roof with the running lights over here on the front, and you got that vacuum bonded roof in there too. Really doing a good job of keeping it one piece, making it strong, reinforced. walkable, the whole nine. Diamond plated rock guard, twin 20-pound LP tanks, powered tongue jack up front, single I-beam frame. So what that means is just one piece on that frame, which makes it more solid and sturdier. Plus you got drop frame storage in here. Drop frame just means the frame comes down lower, so you're able to get more storage space in your pass-through storage right there. Adjustable arm. We even got a little hideaway storage box right here behind the solid steps. I like this because, like my buddy Jay says, that's where you hide the good stuff. So when I go camping, there's two things I always have. Something to rub the brisket with and a bottle of Blanton's. What are the two things you'll never find inside my camper? Something to rub the brisket with and my Blanton's, because they're hidden. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if I had the Alta, that's where the Blanton's would go. Because right behind my double axle, I got myself my outdoor fridge, because I like my bourbon with a little bit of chill on it, get my 3-finger pour, I'm good to go. Capital Grill with that Radiant style burner. Look at the space and the coverage that we have here. You don't just have 2 burners that you have to put something on. You can put the burgers, the steaks, the whole nine right there and do some really good outdoor cooking. Lock it up, you got the magnetic anti-slam all the way around with the covered hinges. We even have the LP Quick Connect, so if you want to set up and do your own grilling, you absolutely can. But here's the deal with the Ultimate RV Show National Tour. Wow, I like the arch of that roof. They did a good job. They have really begun to make the roofs a lot more arched, which not only gives you more space on the inside and gives you those barrel style ceilings, but it helps keep the water off the top of the roof. And those nozzles really help run everything away from the awning, the slides if you have them, and the people enjoying your company while you're there. But with the Ultimate RV Show, we can't show you all the features that we want to show you, but we have specialists standing by who will help you out. If you say, Chris, I have questions about this east to west Alta. Does it have powered jacks? Yeah, sure does. Got them right there. Chris, what about these aluminum rims, those nitro-filled tires? Hey, if I'm gonna be towing and going to X, Y, and Z, I have some questions. We have specialists standing by right now who will help you answer those questions and find the one that's right for you. But if you're looking for a feature-packed, just loaded down RV at an entry-level price, these east to west Altas cannot be beat. The one that I'm standing here right now is the 2100 MBH, starting at $25,399 or as low as $6.28 a day. If you say, Chris, I love it, how do I get this one? Text RV or to 46642 or drop me a comment down below, RV. Check out, I got my battery disconnect, got all my connections, my spray port, and I got my little porthole right here, so if I want to make everything secure, all my connections are locked behind my storage. If you say, Chris, this is cool, but I want one with a slide, I need something a little bit bigger, then text FRESH to 46642 or drop me a comment down below, FRESH. Right now, it's all about the east to west Altas, and we got a lot of them here at the Ultimate RV Show National Tour. As we continue down the line in Texas, somebody go hit the taco truck. I hear it coming.
Now, Sean, I know I have a little bit of a new look, so I can see how you'd get myself and Chris confused, but the good-looking man outside, that was Chris. I'm in here to tell people about generators. Now, when we're talking about power for an RV, you're gonna have essentially 2 different voltages. You'll have 12 volt, which is the power that will be coming from your battery, and then you'll have 120, and that will either be from shore power or from something like this, which is a generator. I get asked often, if most RVs come with generators, and the answer is no. A lot of motorhomes will. They'll be a little more self-sufficient. Or if you have a toy haulers often come with them as well. They're at least prepped for them. And then some high-end fifth wheels. But outside of that, you're going to have to start looking at portable options. And when you start looking, you might get a little bit of sticker shock because you may see one that's $300, $400, and then something like this that's a quarter of the size and is $1,200. And you'll be thinking, Ian, why is something that's so much smaller, have less wattage, so much more money? Well, a couple different reasons, because when you're talking about generators, you have 2 different types, essentially. You'll have your standard generator, which is what you'll use if you lose power in the middle of winter, right? You want to make sure that your food doesn't go bad. You need something to be able to plug your fridge into. A standard generator will work just fine, assuming you have the proper wattage. Where people start to run into problems is that those are very loud. And if you're camping anywhere where you have campers next to you, it's often considered very rude to run a standard generator because of the noise, especially if you plan on running it at night. Not only will it be loud and make it hard for you to sleep, but it'll also be hard for your neighbors to sleep too. So most RVers go with something a little more like this, which is an inverter generator. And essentially what it does is it takes the AC that a generator would normally put out, inverts it into DC and then back into AC. And that does a couple things. One, is it smooths it out. Why that's important to have a smooth power band is your standard generator, and you can hear them, right? You'll hear it kind of rev up and rev down. And that power spike can actually damage electronics at times. So if you have something that's really sensitive and that's your main power source, you can actually do damage, and that's not something we want. By having it nice and smooth, you'll get that nice, clean power coming through. And so if you have a laptop or tablet plugged into it, you will certainly enjoy that. The other big benefit, as we kind of talked about, is the noise. So these are going to be significantly quieter, and that's why most RVers go this route. The other thing to consider is the usage you're going to have. You have to think about your microwave, your AC unit. If you have a hairdryer, a toaster, those are all going to be big power draws. Your AC is the big one. That's what most people want the generator for, because your battery will run your lights, it'll run your power awning, it'll run your ton jack, because all that's going to be on 12 volt. But the AC is one that people often want. So the number one selling unit is this one right here, which is the Honda EU 2200, and it has a companion. So what you'll actually do is you'll get the companion and this one. There's a parallel cable where you can connect the two so that you're able to run both of them at the same time. Because one on its own isn't enough to power the AC, but both of them are. And the reason people get the two instead of one big one is, I'll tell you what, why don't you come on down to Camping World? We'll do a little lift competition. We'll see which one you would like to carry around more. If you'd rather carry two of these, or if you want to pick up that big monster right there. Will they both do the job? Of course they will. But these are easier to carry, they're easier to store, they will still give you the same amount of power, it's clean power, and it's quiet. So you definitely do your research, come on down, talk to people here at Camping World. We have experts available, but what you'll often find out is it is 100% worth the money to spend a little more in the beginning, get something that's going to work better for you. Now, when we start looking at the generator world, there are different things to take into consideration too, like dual fuel. If you want to be able to run gasoline and propane, you can power it off of both. You will get different wattages. But again, come on down, we'll help you size it, make sure we get the right generator for your RVing needs so that you can be anywhere you want to be and still have power.
There's a lot of things we do right in Texas. One of them is relax, because we know how to. That's why with the Ultimate RV Show National Tour and these East to West Altas, which is what this segment is all about, you can rest easy in knowing that you're going to relax easy and well. What's up? It's Chris Young, seated inside the 2850 KRL East to West Alta. This one can easily sleep 5 people, roughly 6,800 pounds dry weight, 33 feet long. You are looking at a king-size bed with a walk-through bathroom in a rear living RV that is like your own little special getaway. If you want to take this and just set this up down there around Corpus Christi, or if you want to run it up to Dallas, put it on your land in between Dallas and Oklahoma, and just kind of, you know, have you a spot to go if you want to go hunt every now and then. These are great because with the East to West Alta, with the East to West Altas, easy for you to say, Chris. Maybe you should go back to sitting down and resting and relaxing. You get features that you won't find in what I like to consider entry-level fiberglass RVs. Sure, their fiberglass are going to be a little bit lighter weight. They're going to be more feature-packed. You're going to have things like heated enclosed underbellies. But you're going to get things like 81-inch high ceilings, which allows you to have a little bit more headroom in the slides. And this one, starting at $34,045 or as low as $8.15 a day, allows you to do what you didn't do in 2020. Really get out and enjoy not only loved ones, but seeing places that you want to see. Right back here in the rear, you're going to see residential fixtures on all of our cabinetry all the way around, plus solid wood construction, wood valances on all the large panoramic windows, my comfortable recliners back here. And I had them pushed all the way back up so you didn't see how the legs come out, but comfortable, plush, and when you get those Texas nights and that breeze is coming in, open up those windows for the cross breeze. This is actually a good night's sleep kicked out in these comfortable leather bad boys right here. Over on the off-camp side, I got my plush leather sofa, which is also a tri-fold, so you got a sleeper right there, which is what contributes to being able to sleep 5 people in this one. Over here on the campsite is my entertainment. I got a TV on a swivel that also pulls out, so if I want to angle it to wherever I want to see, I can watch it. It's my Furion Vibration Smart TV, which there are TVs specifically designed for RVs, which is why you get the ones that you get when you get an RV, because you go in, I ain't heard of Furion. Well, that's because they're made for RVs. Lots of storage in this one. And the construction and the quality that East to West puts in the Altas is evident all the way around, from the vacuum bonded roof that we have up here to the Asdale, which is along the insulation in the walls. What is Asdale? It's a laminated material that doesn't have any mold or mildew. It's extremely lightweight, and it kind of replaces that Luan backing that you might have heard of. Furion sound bar right there. Storage panel right there underneath, and you'll see with our 30,000 BTU furnace, our ducts are inside the cabinetry. That's because underneath this slip-resistant, easy-to-clean herringbone flooring, you won't have the soft spots that will cause you to kind of, as you're walking, kind of sink in and rock and flow. A 10 cubic foot, 12 volt fridge freezer combo. You're seeing a lot of these in 2021 because, well, access to RV fridges was kind of tough in 2020, but their loss is your gain because you get more space with the 10 cubic foot, and it's 12 volt, plus it's frost resistant. So a lot of times with those fridges that run while you're going down the road or you're running constantly, you would come in, you'd have that layer of frost on both the fridge and the freezer. Solid surface pressed countertop too in my L-shaped kitchen over here in the campsite. This is nice. Kev, take a look at that window. That is not only great light coming through, that is also visibility to watch the kids, see what's going on out there. I got some additional prep space right here with the extendable countertop if I need it. Cutting board cover for my undermounted farmhouse style sink. Love these because they're huge. You're beginning to see these residential style sinks in a lot of RVs. Plus a residential sprayer. I mean, that is a nice have right there. And for Texas, the one thing we know how to do in Texas is cook and eat. Okay, that's two things, but we know how to do them. Greystone flush mounted microwave. And when you're camping, why give up quality cooking when you got plenty of space, plenty of countertop? You even have a flush mounted 3-burner cooktop right here, which allows you to extend that prep space. Open it up and you got your grill style grates on your burner. Got your Magic Chef oven right there. Pull out drawer, LED accent lights on there as well. And look at the extra large dinette here, 81 inches on this one. Love this because you could easily fit 2+ people in here. And it's not a mounted table. The table can actually come out. So if you want to take this outside, you can. But it reduces down to make the booth dinette a sleeper. But I want you to envision this. So you're saying, Chris, you got 80,000 factory fresh RVs coming. East to West Alta is a great name. They got some industry leading features. They got tons of amenities that I want, but I need a bunkhouse. Okay, just text FRESH to 46642 or drop me a comment down below, FRESH. Now, if you say, I kind of like the 2850 KRL starting at $34,045 or as low as $8.15 a day to sleep 5 people, 33 feet long, 6,800 pounds, give me that one. Just drop me a comment down below, RV, or text RV to 46642. But picture this. You're out with the family, you're out with the loved ones. No matter where you're going, you're traveling in your own home. You're taking your space with you. And right here are some of the largest panoramic windows you're going to find inside RVs. You know how beautiful that Texas skyline is, right? How beautiful the sunsets are, the sunrises, the beaches. Oh, man. Let me tell you, watching the sun on the water at Corpus Christi, when I went to University of Texas years ago, and we would do those spring break trips. My buddy had a camper we would take down there. God, man, those were some great memories. So beautiful. And when you get out and you see America the safest way possible, that's what you're able to do. You're able to create those memories that you might not think is a memory, but your loved ones absolutely do. Now, what I like about the 2850 KRL is the true separation of space with the true walk-through bathroom. I am big on separation of space because if you do bring family members with you, sure, reconnecting is great, but you still need your sanctuary, your space away from everybody. So having something like this with the solid pocket door, coming into the bathroom with plenty of countertop space, oversized vanity sink, corner-mounted medicine cabinet right there. I got the angled plastic bowl with the foot flush, the 36 by 30 residential style shower here, the single surround with the brushed nickel fixtures. And since it is an east to west, you're gonna get a king size bed. Intercoil spring mattress right here. Strut supported storage underneath. A great spot for your golf bags. Boom, I got a TV mount over there if I want to put it up. Got plenty of storage here. And I got a separate AC inside the bedroom with the quick cool dump. So you got a 15K in the living area, 13.5 here in the bedroom. Even got my own access point. Do you see that over here, Kev? This is my getaway. It's my getaway. When my Longhorns lose or they begin to lose, this is what Chris does. He takes off running, he hides and he screams because I can't take it. I'm an avid Longhorns fan. You know, me and Matthew McConaughey go back like Cadillac seats when it comes to being those Longhorn fans. All right, all right, all right. This RV is all right, all right, all right. As is the Ultimate RV Show National Tour. If you've been looking for that, $34,045 or as low as $8.15 for this 2021 East to West Alta 2850 KRL. Go ahead and drop me a comment down below, RV, or text RV to 46642 so you can get in on this beautiful solid step over steps. I got my little hideaway storage box right there. Fiberglass with the painted graphics, love it. LP Quick Connect. Now, this is a double axle. And we have specialists that are standing by to answer a lot of questions that I'm sure you're probably having right now. I would love to be able to answer them, but I'm on this side of the camera. I can't. I would love to be able to meet you. If you've ever had a chance to meet me and walk through an RV, you A, know how much I love them, and B, you know how much I love finding out what you want to do with them and helping you complete that. That's what we have all across the country. At Camping World and Gander RV and Outdoors, over 150 locations with people standing by right now to help you during the Ultimate RV Show. So, drop fresh down below or text fresh to 46642. Let them guide you through the process of finding the right RV for you. Over 80,000 fresh, factory fresh units are coming. External entertainment, I got my cable satellite connections right there. Power port. I got the double axle on this one with the Dexter Easy Lube axles. Here is my separate entry point into the master right there with the fold-up steps. And I think I mentioned earlier too, they got that vacuum bonded roof, super strong to walk on. But over here on the front, we got this fiberglass molded end cap with the running lights, 20-pound LP tanks. This is the off-camp side of my pass-through storage right here, or also known as my external command center. My battery disconnect, my external sprayer ports, you know, city water connection, cable, all this, that, and the other thing. And I like it because I can lock my connections. There's a little porthole there. Safety and security is huge. Black tank flush, my dumps, beautiful slide right here. So if you want a full walk around, they can tell you about the power leveling jacks. They can tell you about what type of amp service you're going to need. They'll tell you about the spare tire. They'll tell you about the roof-mounted backup camera. They'll tell you about the awning with the LED light strip. Ask them all the questions that you need to ask. Say, hey, what is extended climate guard and why is Azdel so important? We heard Chris say something about there's no mold, no mildew. There's no, what does that mean? Let them walk you through and find out, hey, where are you going to take your camper? What are you going to tow it with? Because that's the most important thing. How many people are you going to sleep? Those are all factors in making sure you get the right RV, and our folks are going to walk you through it. So if you're saying, Chris, that 2850 KRL starting at $34,045 or $8.15 a day, dude, I'm on that one. How do I get it? RV down below or text RV to 46642. Chris, I hear what you're saying. I have a lot of questions, not about this unit, but about something else. Maybe I'm looking for a motorized. Okay, great. Text fresh to 46642. Drop me a comment down below. Fresh. Because the Ultimate RV Show National Tour is all about helping you understand that 2021 is the year of RV travel. How great it is, how amazing these RVs are, and right now, how amazing the East to West Altas are. And we got more coming as the Ultimate RV Show National Tour continues.
Demand for RVs is at historic levels, which is why we are working around the clock to bring you over 80,000 factory fresh RVs. That's the largest selection of RVs in the world. Fresh from the factory to our stores to your driveway or campsite. RVs are made by Americans for Americans. And now you can see America for less. Shop over 80,000 factory fresh RVs, starting at just $5 a day. Click, call, or visit your local Camping World or Gander RV and Outdoors today.
So here we are in the East to West section, and Chris Young, who I often mistake for Ian, So all I have to do is now look for the cowboy hat because we put Ian in a great hat here.
Smart move.
When you're in Texas, and he's got the great boots. He's so excited about those, and Chris is so jealous about that. But I know that as soon as he's done with day 3 here in week 4, he's going to be running out and getting himself a cowboy hat because he'll look good, and he'll be able to round up even more deals. Now, earlier, this is Nellie, if you don't know, from the Jergies. And Nellie, we were talking about camping with kids.
Yep.
Something else, you had that awesome high chair, by the
So
way.
cool.
That kind of doubles as a camping chair. Something else for the kids that you highly recommend?
You know, I always say get a good wagon. There's some cheaper wagons out there, and they'll work. But if you get a good wagon, we have one, and it has like sturdy wheels, and we can take it on any trail. It's so awesome.
And you know what's great? Whether we're in Florida or on the East Coast somewhere, everywhere we have been with the Jergies, we have seen the wagons that you guys bring the
Use
kids.
them a lot.
It's so easy. It's so simple the way you guys have done it. And if you don't follow the Jergies, make sure you do that. You can follow them on their socials, YouTube, Instagram. It's all right there. Now,
Yes.
we're really excited because we're going to be giving away an RV a little bit later.
Man.
But
Can't wait.
first, we got to get back to Chris, and he's going to talk about the East to West Alta 2800 kbh. And Chris knows his stuff
Yes, he
when we
does.
talk about East to West. So why don't we go ahead and turn it back over to Chris?
Do it.
Hey, buddy, take it away.
Look, man, I'm just trying to take a break, okay? Trying to get some of this Texas brisket. Ultimate RV show, all about the East to West Altas. I smelled it coming from Bubba's, and I thought, ooh, maybe if I had a chance and Kevin didn't have that camera in my face, standing back there with his 7'6", 418 pound, looking like Magilla Gorilla holding a cell phone with his big camera rig. But you know what? With the Ultimate RV Show National Tour, we do need to tell you about how awesome these East to West Altars are. They have so many different floor plans, but they are a feature-packed entry-level camper. I say entry-level, but entry-level to me is based off of price. So if you're looking for something that has residential style appliances, stainless steel, I mean, heated enclosed underbelly, vacuum bonded roofs with 81-inch high ceilings, and you say, well, Chris, that's not really entry level. You're right, but the price point is. And during the Ultimate RV Show, they're even better. So for example, I'm standing in the 2800 kbh, which is a king bunkhouse unit. Most of the East to West Altas come with king beds. That's another feature that you won't find in a lot of RVs. But right back here, we got some double over double bunks with the solid ladder built in, 300-pound capacity on both of these with dual USB charging ports. And even with the bottom bunk, you get that storage option. So if you want to, you know, put your bikes back there, your golf bags, your hunting gear, whatever you want to do, you got a great option there. And the ladder being securely mounted really gives the kids a good chance to get up and down easily and securely. But you're not skimping on anything for the rest of the family inside this camper, including storage. Check out my pantry storage. Oh, hang on. Let me get the light because it's motion sensing. Look at that. That is a walk-in closet, my friends. Pantry / wardrobe. Now, if you got some of those nice rifles in the big cases and you're going to go hunting, or you're going to set something up as a hunting cabin, maybe you got some land up there in East Texas near, north of Tyler, and you know that's some good hunting land. There's your storage spot right there. Here's your crashing spots right here for all your hunting friends, or the ladies' weekend getaway, the ladies' trip. You can do anything with an RV because you're traveling in your own home, your safety, your security. And right now, during the Ultimate RV Show, this 2800 kbh starts at $33,092. How about that? Look at that residential style shower. 36 by 30. Got the porcelain bowl with the foot flush. I got some storage right there. I got a big old skylight inside the shower. Countertop space, prep space, large vanity sink, plus my corner mounted little medicine cabinet there. I mean, and for as low as $7.92 a day? Yeah, that's it. That's it. You heard that right. Starting at $33,029 or as low as $7.92 a day. For you to take up to 9 people, roughly 33 feet long, 6,800 pounds dry, and go see whatever you want to see in the great state of Texas in the safety and security of your own home. Right over here on the off-camp side, I got my plush, comfortable Allure furniture. Chris, how do we get it? Well, I mean, you could bring me some burn-ins, and I might think about letting you have it. How's that for a trade-off? But they got to be good burn-ins. I don't want them nasty ones, at all. You know what I'm talking about. Texas nose brisket, large panoramic windows Wood balances on these, residential appeal, slip resistant, easy to clean flooring. Look at the beautiful frosted glass inlays that we have here. If you do want this, you can drop RV or fresh down below, or text RV or fresh to 46642. RV, if you say this 2800 kBH is for me. RV, that one's for me. Fresh, if you say, hey, I like this one, but I want something a little bit different. We got over 80,000 factory fresh units coming. Those RVs are going to be hitting the stores with over 150 locations in Camping World and Gander RV and Outdoors. They're going to be rocking very soon. So go ahead and lock in that price now by doing that. Sound bar built in. Got me some storage components, shelf right there. A little mud room for my dirty shoes if I want to put those in there. I just picked up some Tony Llamas while I was down here. Man, I love going into that plant. Oh, 10 cubic foot Magic Chef 12-volt fridge freezer combo. Why is that cool? Well, it was hard for the manufacturers to really get the RV fridges this past year. So they got bigger fridges, the 10.7 cubic feet. So their loss is your gain because you get more room. Got some additional storage down there if you need it as well. LED accent lighting underneath. And if you'll notice, the ductwork is inside the cabinetry on the East to West Altas. Not only with their manufacturing, they reduce and reuse, which allows them to shrink their carbon footprint, but also pass along a lot of savings to you. They put the ductwork in the cabinetry so that you don't get soft spots in the floor. So when you walk in, you don't get that, wobbly feeling. Flush mounted microwave, plenty of prep space here on the countertop. And right now we have specialists standing by that will answer questions for you. They will say, hey, this looks like a lot of drawer storage. This is great. What's this little one down here? Well, that's for your pets, your family, friends. Hey, the booth dinette that you have over here, the table, it removes. Can I take that outside? Yes, absolutely. They're thinking about that. Functionality, versatility, and options so that you can you can easily fit 4 people, probably 6 people inside these oversized dinettes. Have some fun, do some reconnecting. That's what the Ultimate RV Show is all about. Helping you see that there are so many options with RVs. You could lose your mind, but it's a good way of losing your mind because you can all of a sudden start thinking about all the great places you can go, all the people that you want to bring with you. You got your family, your friends, maybe your kids, their friends, taking them all and heading down to Schlitterbahn. I mean, all day long. 15,000 BTU air conditioner there in the main living area, 13.5 here in the master bedroom. And if you check out the bedroom, they have redesigned the bedroom for 2021. Sure, we got the frosted glass right here. We got the mirrored wardrobe. I got me some USB charging and some power ports over there. Right here, I got me some drawers. But Kev, you know how much I like Matthew McConaughey, right? Yeah, that's my boy. All right. Check out the Matthew McConaughey hideaway under the king size bed. Yes, you have a under bed wardrobe, not only with a little storage shelf here, pull out drawers, full extension on the ball bearing drives, little storage space over here. So if you want to put your golf bags, or if you say, that's where I'm gonna put the good Girl Scout cookies, because the kids won't even think about looking here. And best part, when the bed is down, you can still put stuff under the bed without even having to lift it. Slide your golf bags in there, your fishing gear, your tackle boxes, whatever you want. The master bedroom not only has a solid pocket door, but its own access point. Really cool, really residential. East to West Alta knows what they're doing when it comes to style and convenience with helping you enjoy the RV experience. Because if you don't enjoy it, you're not going to want to do it again. So this is the 2800 kBH. Roughly 6,800 pounds dry weight, 33 feet 8 inches long, sleeps 9 people, starting at $33,029 or as low as $7.92 a day. I mean, entry-level price, luxurious features. I would call that the best mix of Texas one could find, wouldn't you? Don't have to pay as much to get more. If that ain't Texas, I don't know what is. Look at my outside kitchen I got on this beauty too. Sure, I got a little LP quick connect. If I want to bring my grill, I can plug that in, no thing. But my Capital grill, 8,500 BTUs of heat coming off this thing too, so it will cook. But I love the Radiant style cover because I don't just have 2 burners or 3 burners where I can put stuff. I have more area here to do steaks, burgers, veggies, the whole 9. When I'm done, close it up, lock it away. I got my little mini dorm style fridge right here where I'm gonna keep my bourbon so it's cold because I like it neat. For my 3-finger pour, anti-slam latch right there. The hinges are even covered so you don't get those rust streaks going down. So this is not only gonna stay looking good and clean because of the graphics that it has on it, automotive coating so it's not gonna fade, plus you got the sealed safety glass all the way around, extra large grab handle, step over or the step above steps, and if you notice, the top step is a little bit bigger. That's for safety and security, plus it's pet friendly. Even got my little hideaway storage box that's lockable right there. But if you have questions, because you probably will, hopefully you will, then we have people standing by right now who will help answer them for you. All you have to do is just leave us a comment, RV or Fresh. RV if this one is for me, Fresh if I want something different. They'll tell you about the double axle, the 14-inch aluminum rims, the nitro-filled tires. What does it mean to have the Dexter Easy Lube axles? Why is double axle so important with, you know, the suspension? What's the difference between double, single, and triple axle? Which one's right for me? What it really boils down to is, what are you gonna tow with? Where do you wanna take it? How many people are you sleeping? You bring those questions to any of our specialists at over 150 locations. They will help walk you through that process. But during the Ultimate RV Show, we got people standing by right now. Cable connection, power connection, right there. I got the adjustable pitch on my Solera arm here. LED light strip, or excuse me, on my awning right here. There's my entry point. My drop frame pass-through storage. What does that mean? Well, what they did was they just dropped the frame so that you got more room on the storage right here. Good for gun cases, you know, beach towels, beach chairs, whatever you want. You got that beautiful fiberglass end cap with the running lights, twin 20-pound LP tanks, a single welded I-beam frame on this thing too, which really means you're gonna have more support, more stability inside, outside, and underneath with this RV. Oh, not to mention a heated and enclosed underbelly. It's a nice feature. You don't want them tanks freezing on you. So many things that I would love to tell you about the East to West Altas, but we Ultimate RV Show, we just don't have a whole lot of time. So reach out to one of our specialists and let them walk you through it because they are there. They will help find the one that's right for you. Just remember, Fresh and RV. RV, if this is for me. If you like the 2800 kBH starting at $33,029 or as low as $7.92, then text RV to 46642 or drop me a comment down below RV. Fresh, if you say, Chris, yeah, that's funky fresh, but you got 80,000 factory fresh RVs coming. How do I get one of those? I want to see some of them. Drop me a comment down below Fresh or text Fresh to 46642. We got more East to West Altas coming as the Ultimate RV Show National Tour continues.
Sooner or later, everyone's bound to encounter someone in need. If you're one of the stopping kind, chances are it was passed down.
Hey, Mom.
Some good that you observed from early on. Call it going the extra mile or paying it forward. We just call it being good. Spend a lifetime doing good.
Thank you.
Because the next generation is watching.
Hi everyone, I'm Ian Baker, and today we have a special episode of Between Two Grills. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joined here by my good friends Tiffany and Caleb with us, the Remingtons, and today we're actually going to talk a little bit about Good Sam parts. It's one of those aspects of Good Sam a lot of people love. I know you guys have had some experience with the parts.
Love them.
Tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, well, actually, we full-timed for almost 2 years at a Good Sam Park.
Okay.
Campland on the Bay in San Diego.
Yep. All right.
Absolutely amazing. We love the amenities of it, but the biggest perk was obviously being parked right on the water, being able to take our stand-up paddleboard, our kayaks, and just being able to see the sunrise and sunsets over the water is like so incredible. We loved it.
I'm jealous.
You should have came here.
I know.
But yeah, we started traveling just on this Ultimate RV Show National Tour, and what we love is just going on the Good Sam website and typing in our next destination and finding all the Good Sam locations along the way. We've used that so many times, and you know, we found some of the most amazing sites. Like we said, we always love the good amenities, that they got the koozie. You know, I gotta have a koozie around the pool. Sometimes it's heated, but most of the time,
He's very bougie.
That's true. Most of the time, I'm looking for the lake or the pond, and sure enough, we stayed at 3 different Good Sam locations. And
Oh, Lake Kerr.
Lake Kerr.
It was on the border of North Carolina and Virginia.
Oh, beautiful
Especially
area.
in like winter camping. I don't know if this is like normal, but it was untouched. There was maybe 2 other people on the campground, but there was forest of trees. The lake was just so serene, glassy.
Sounds like a Pinterest picture.
It was, no, honestly,
Instagram?
it was.
Instagram.
There we go.
But that's what's nice, is that you can go kind of like boondock in the woods on the lake, or you can go to like the luxury resorts like where we were at in San Diego and get to experience both lifestyles, which is super neat, and I love it. And we get to save. And we have discounts every single time, so that's incredible.
I'm glad you brought that up, because you know, you're looking at over 2,400 different Good Sam campgrounds across the nation, and like you said, there's kind of different campgrounds for every lifestyle depending on what you do, right? I mean, if you enjoy biking or backpacking, you know, I mean, there's campgrounds for you. If you want to wake up to a beautiful view, you know, the sunrise coming up over the lake or the sunset, which I still want, or you know, like I said, even if you're going winter camping, right? There's a lot of people, like you said, it's something that a lot of people haven't gotten into, but it's starting to become more and more popular. People are getting out, doing some winter camping, really starting to enjoy it. You know, being able to go skiing or snowshoeing or, you know, just enjoying the natural beauty. And with the Good Sam parks located all throughout the country, it's easy to find one. You know, any amenities you want.
And we're normally like a planner, so.
Okay.
But this trip, we're not going to plan. We're going to just use the Good Sam like website and just find our next location each time, and it's worked out every time.
That's awesome.
So.
That's awesome.
Never had a bad experience with any of the campgrounds. We've stayed at a few where we're like, this is a little sketchy. They weren't Good Sams, but we know the difference between a good site and a bad site, and trust me, every Good Sam campground has been top-notch quality.
It's not a Good Sam, it's a bad Sam campground.
Yeah, it was a bad Sam, Evil stepbrother.
All right, guys. Well, thanks again so much for joining me. Folks, if you want to become part of the over 2 million members in the largest RV community in the country, starting at only $29 a day, you can not only save on retail, but as Tiffany and Caleb said, you can also save on the campgrounds and have access to all those all throughout the country. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Ian.
Roughly 7,900 pounds, 37 feet long, can easily sleep 8 people, and has the east to west Alta features. You're looking at the 3150 KBH, starting at $29,995 or as low as $7.17 a day for you to get out and go see America the safest way possible. What's up? It's Chris Young, huge fan of the east to west. You may have heard me talk a little bit about their manufacturing, you know, how they do things. They have this really sustainable process. They are big into reducing and reusing, mainly to shrink the carbon footprint. They are extremely environmentally conscious. They want to make sure when you get out and enjoy the outdoors that it's still there. But by doing that, it allows them to put in some higher end features and pass along savings to you. So I call these entry-level fiberglass RVs. But at the end of the day, they're only entry-level in price. For example, right back here in the rear of this one is the bunk room. Separated by a solid door, you got a double bunk over here on the campsite, sitting on top of the entertainment center with plenty of storage, and you're gonna see upgraded residential thing. I mean, even with the appliances, the stainless steel appliances, it's upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. We got a 13.5 BTU air conditioner back here. Over here on the off-camp side, I got myself a single over bunk sitting on top of my little jackknife sofa. Uh-oh, gotta push the clip back in. So if I want to kick this out, I absolutely could. There we go. But what's cool about this is you see these little clips on the side? As you're sitting there, the legs come out. So you can, you know, sit back and kind of relax. Because here in Texas, if it's one thing we like, it's relaxing. But the bunk rooms give you options not only for if you're carrying the kids with you. Let's say you want to do a week-long trip down to New Braunfels. You want to hit Schlitterbahn, and you know you want to you know, just go do whatever. Maybe you want to go to Houston, check out NASA. The kids have their own space where they can come here and entertain and have fun and have options not only for sleeping, but just relaxing as well. And because it is kids and it is Texas, you can shut them off and you can have your sanctuary away from the bunk room until one of them does something that makes you go, I'll be back. Hangers strategically placed right here. And since this is a double access RV, the access point with this bunk room is in the bathroom, which a lot of them are. And this one, you have the neo-angled shower with the glass enclosures, the large angled skylight right there with the corner notches. I got that beautiful brushed nickel fixtures on my handles and my controls going all the way around. Extra large sink, mirrored medicine cabinet, porcelain bowl with the foot flush, slip resistant, easy to clean, this linoleum flooring. And just over the years, they have just upgraded feature after feature inside these RVs. And East to West just decided to take it to the max, adding little things that will really enhance that RVing experience while you're out and enjoying it, because they know when you get out there, if you don't enjoy it, you're not gonna wanna do it again. So why build an RV that doesn't have creature comforts of home in it? That's such a beautiful combination. It's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. It's not like it was 10 years ago where RVing was sometimes a little bit of pain in the neck. Now, not so bad. You got seamless pressed surface countertops in this L-shaped kitchen over here on the campsite. Huge panoramic windows, upgraded windows in this too. So you get larger windows, larger airflow, larger light flow. Plus, we got ourselves a little pet door. Because, I mean, you bring the family along with you. The pets are family too. They got to enjoy things. You'll notice too, right above that LED accent light, that is our ductwork inside the cabinetry. East to West does that in the Altas so that you don't have the soft spots inside the floor, because the ductworks can sometimes be areas of soft spots. But if you need to do some cleaning and some prep work, because you know down here in Texas, we know how to cook, we know how to eat, good spot to do it here. Undermounted stainless steel sink right there with my high-rise sprayer faucet. Got my 3-burner cooktop. I got plenty of cabinet space and microwaves. I got a 10 cubic foot fridge freezer combo that is 12 volt. Yes, 12 volt and frost resistant. Because you know, if you're running down the road, sometimes if you did have a 12 volt fridge, you know, they would get that frost on the outside. Just, you know, you don't need that. They don't have it here. Storage underneath both sides of my booth dinette right here. And my table is removable. Sure, this reduces down and this becomes a sleeper, which helps with our 8-person sleep count on this 3150 kVH, but you can take it outside and use it outside without having to get a separate table. East to West Alta 3150 kVH starting at $29,995 or as low as $7.17 a day. 7,900 pounds dry weight, 37 feet 8 inches long with a separate bunk room. Oh, and it's got a king-size bed. Wait until I show you the king-size bed. But first, the one thing I say a lot, the one thing we know how to do down in Texas. Look, I'm a University of Texas grad. Spent a lot of time in Austin. Loved it while I was there. I love Dallas. I love Houston. I love Tyler. I love San Antonio. I loved every area that I got a chance to visit in Texas. We know how to have fun. We know how to enjoy things. 2020, we didn't get a chance to enjoy as many things as we wanted to. So now, picture yourself doing this. What's your favorite place? I want you to comment down below or say it out loud on the count of 3. Think of your favorite place to go in Texas, or you know, just your favorite place to go in general. Maybe it's somewhere in Louisiana, maybe it's Oklahoma, God forgiven. But I want you to say it out loud on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Schlitterbahn. Okay. You just get finished from having a wonderful day at your favorite place. You cook yourself a camp-cooked meal. Maybe you fry up a steak. You bring it over here. You're talking with the family, the loved ones, the kids, they're enjoying, and all of a sudden, you look out and you see that Texas sunset. And that's when you realize that, sure, you were able to take advantage of that Ultimate RV Show pricing, $29,995, or as low as $7.17 a day. But more importantly than that, you were able to create a memory with your loved ones. When was the last time you got a chance to disconnect and reconnect with them? I mean, really. Do yourself a favor. You owe it to yourself. I mean, I think we all do. For what happened this past year, we owe it to ourselves to make 2021 the year that we get out and just create those memories. Now imagine you just came back in from a long day of fishing down there on the coast. You got this 15K BTU AC with the quick cool dump, and you're standing there just enjoying that, and your loved one goes, you're blocking the TV, the Longhorns are about to score. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, let me get out the way. You got your angled TV right there. Furion sound bar mounted with HDMI. This is dual zone, by the way, so you can play the music inside and out. Plus, I got my storage compartment right there. When it's cold at night, you got yourself a 30,000 BTU furnace to help keep you warm. And Kev, come check this out. Forest River is always trying to create and innovate things going to make life a little bit easier. For example, we have a single touch retract or return and extend for our awning. So if you don't want to stand there and hold it while watching, is it out yet? Ernie, do we hit the door? You can just hit it. You want to stop it, just hit it again. Or bring it back, boom, hit it. Stop, oh Lord, Timmy's hanging from the top. We need to stop it again, boom. There we go. That is what I like to call the Tommy trailer style. One button and go, make it easy so I can move on and do something else. Because it is Texas, and that's what we do. Motion sense lighting in here, walk-in pantry / ward closet. I mean, just functionality, form, and space. Look, there are so many options you can do with these East to West Altas. And with over 80,000 factory fresh units coming, you can find the one that's right for you. The Ultimate RV Show is just about trying to show you some of the great things about these beautiful 2021s. But we have people standing by right now who can help you decide which RV is going to be right for you. Now, the East to West Altas have king beds in them, and underneath some of them, you have the underbed wardrobe. Check it out. You got a little storage shelf right there. You got drawers, full extension on the ball bearing guides, and areas right here to move stuff. But what I thought was really cool, even when the bed is down, I can still put stuff under there without having to lift it up. Dual USB charging ports, power ports, cubby holes. I got drawers. I got, you just got everything. You just got everything up in this thing. But that's what you need. That's features. That's what the East to West Alta is all about, giving you upgraded features at entry-level pricing. And starting this one, which is the 3150 kBH, starting at $29,995 or as low as $7.17 a day to sleep 8 people comfortably. I mean, dude, you can't pass that up. Go ahead and drop RV down below in the comments or text RV to 46642. Let one of our specialists answer the questions for you about the double axles, about those 15-inch aluminum rims, about those nitro-filled tires, about the heated and enclosed underbelly. And then I want you to look up some recipes. Look up Uncle Chris's world-famous 3-meat burger recipe. That's mine. You ain't gonna find it because it's a secret. It's how I've been able to keep my wife. Okay? When you look at this, it ain't a lot there. So I got to be able to do something right. And I'm going to tell you now is I learned how to do the meats properly in Texas. And doing them on the Radiant Capital Grill right here will help you accomplish that. Look at this beautiful prep space. You got an outside TV. I got dual USB charging ports. I got the little dorm style fridge right here. Oh man, this is beautiful. Got me a little sink. LP Quick Connect if I do want to bring my own grill. I got that underneath here. And cover and space. I'm 6'2", so you got plenty of room to get under here and not be cramped. But this is the hangout. And the fact that it's not underneath my awning, you won't get those plumes of smoke from the cook and the grilling and everything traveling down this large awning with the LED light strip. So if you're thinking, Chris, that 3150 kBH, that's a sweet ride, man. I need to take this with me down to the coast right now. How do I get it? Well, that's what's cool about it. You can actually get this RV delivered to you without even leaving the comfort of your couch. Just drop a comment down below RV or text RV to 46642. They'll get that process started for you. Now, during the Ultimate RV Show with over 80,000 factory fresh RVs coming, you probably are thinking, that one's okay, but. If you got a but in that sentence, just drop a comment down below fresh or text fresh to 46642. One of our specialists will walk you through one that's going to be right for you. And trust me, with over 80,000 factory fresh units coming, there's going to be one that's right for you. But this East to West Alta, hop on it now, starting at $29,995 or as low as $7.17 a day. Now, Chris, we're down in Texas. We're at a competitor, and we think we got a deal that's pretty good. If you give me a chance to beat it, I'm gonna beat it. Even if you're a Texas A&M Aggie, hook 'em horns. We will beat it, or we'll give you $1,000 in cash, guaranteed. All you gotta do is text BEAT to 46642 or drop me a comment down below, BEAT. There's no skin off your back whatsoever to try it out. Just give us a chance. Worst case, you get a great RV or you get $1,000 in cash. That's a win-win-win all the way around the table. Ultimate RV Show National Tour here in beautiful Texas with the East to West Altas. We got more great stuff coming. Just hang on.
Camping World is the one-stop shop for all your outdoor essentials. Shop chairs and side tables starting at only $9.99 and patio lights starting at $10.99. Grills for only $9.99? Who knew travel could be so easy? Your vacations just got a little brighter, a little tastier, and a little cozier. See America for less when you shop at Camping World.
And go right